all about Symbian and mobile industry review.
Creations is something that we, at least I personally, am very, very, very passionate about. And before I tell you what Creations actually is, I think we could roll back a little bit and look at in terms of where we started and where we've been and where we're heading. So it gives you a little bit better context of why Creations. So I haven't been on that job for a long time. I think we met a couple of times last year, already around February, March time frame, and when I just took on the job. And one of the first things I said, and I've been pitching all last year, was everybody can create something. Everybody can create. That's a tagline we've used many, many times, and that's been one of the recurring themes for Java 1, and so on and so on. And this is something we're continuing. So what does that mean? Basically, if you look at it, today the world is divided in a number of different professions. Mobile developers are that many, a couple of millions. All the device manufacturers, all the operators, all the mobile players want to have access to those mobile developers. There aren't enough, right, of them. So what we're looking at is understanding, well, you know, there's a lot more people creating things on the net. There's a lot more people being creative. How do we actually tap into that pool of people creating things? And so throughout last year, very quickly we figured out we need to come to a scenario where you do not need to have a master's in computer science to create something. Everybody needs to be able to create something. So that's what we've been trying to do. Are we there? No, not yet. So step by step, what we did last year is that we've cleaned up the house in terms of a set of tools, the SDKs, in terms of documentation. We've changed a complete new developer world website, rebranded all of that to tie with the rest of the brand, but also to clean it up in terms of the type of content that's there and the relevancy of the content that's there, to make it much more user-friendly, should I say even consumer-friendly. Basically, at the end of the day, everybody can create something. It's not only the hardcore professional developers, right? In November, we launched the Web SDK at Web 2.0. And the Web SDK is another very important piece of the overall story, and the foundation is towards making it as easy as possible for web developers to go mobile. It's about making sure that we have a level of consistency in the runtimes on the platform. Then it's our problem to deal with it in the tool chain to remove the entry barrier for the web developers, right? So that's what we've been trying to do. So in Creations, in parallel, what we've done, we've said, well, there's a line of professional developer tools, but we've also been doing things for the consumers, like, you know, whether a music DJ, a video DJ, or whether it being a themes creator. If you look at our themes creator tool, it has been around for a number of years, been downloaded millions and millions and millions of times on desktop, and we've got people creating themes for our phones, both Symbian and OS in Java, in all corners of the world, right? And we don't even know who they are. So what we're saying is that people do create, people have an appetite to create. How can we make it stupid simple for them to create, right? So we've been continuously evolving the tool. So now Themes Creator will go on an online version, a web-based version, and soon you will see a Themes Creator version on device, on the phone itself. Take a picture, click, 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 and here you go. Voila, my little theme, right? That would be nice. You know, if I can then, watching this game, and I'm instantaneously just reflecting my mood, and in a couple of clicks, I've created my theme, and then I upload it to any one of the social media and share it with my friends, say, hey, this is my mood right now, this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm it, right? So these are the type of things we're trying to do, right? So the Creations then is the following. we had this little internal debate. It's not a service, it's not a platform, right? For me, creations is 5 things. One, it's about connecting the dots between multiple communities and creating a community of communities, right? People coming together with different skill sets, a different profession, and for the purpose of co-creation, collaboration, and co-innovation. 2, creations is a cloud-based infrastructure. So, you know, whatever thing people are creating needs to go somewhere, need to reside somewhere. And it's something that we are putting forward, where I anticipate a scenario over time where we become more and more the facilitator, the enabler, and the steward of that environment. 3 is a palette of tools from Sony Ericsson, both for professional developers, but also for prosumers, and over time for consumers as well, to create content. Whether it be SDKs, whether it be the creators, DJ creators, ringtone creators, wallpaper creators, and so on and so on and so on. Those tools will not be complete. It will be open so that they can be extended by others. Right? The tools from Sony Ericsson will be in order to bootstrap the activity. 4 is a set of third-party community DIY apps, basically do-it-yourself apps with a purpose of creating user-generated content. These are going to be the next generation tools for creating content. That needs to come from the community itself, from the players and in that value chain. And 5th, last but not least, is the assets, a catalog of digital content and assets that these people will have created. Creations is about those 5 things. It's those 5 things coming together that makes creations.
Stay tuned for more at All About Symbian and Mobile Industry Review.